everyone, thank you for watching my channel. My name's Amanda, and over Christmas break my daughter and I, we made some honey spice balls with chocolate over top from a cookbook that my mother gave me called Old Fashioned Holiday Recipes. And it was a lot of fun getting in the kitchen with her and doing this. It was such a treat. She had a blast doing it too. Over Christmas break I said, let's go through the cookbooks, let's find some recipes that we've not tried before. You pick one out and we will try it out. So she definitely picked a really neat one, the honey spice balls, and the kids really loved it. You really want to start with a half a cup of softened butter, but I had forgotten to pull mine out, so we zapped ours for about a good 30-40 seconds until it was a nice soft touch, and just go ahead and put it into the glass bowl. Here's what our butter looked like after putting it in the microwave for a good 30 to 40 seconds. It's not completely melted, but it still has some shape, but it worked out perfect still. Add a half a cup of brown sugar. Now mix the butter and the brown sugar in a large bowl with an electric mixer until it's nice and creamy. Before Christmas break started, we actually made gingerbread cookies and decorated them with some of the sprinkles that the elves had brought us. And we also made some really yummy sugar cookies as well. And we made both of those gluten-free and they were so tasty. I had never tried gingerbread cookies before because I'm gluten-free, and they were really nice. I loved how soft they were. I'm sad I didn't get a video on it, but I have some pictures and they're really cute, and the kids had a blast decorating them. I almost forgot, we also actually made cookies for Santa Claus. We made chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms, and those I did not make gluten-free, but they are easy to make them gluten-free, and those are always my favorite to make every Christmas with the kids. 1 egg, now you're going to need 1 tablespoon of honey. I always do the pan spray trick where I spray my measuring spoon or my measuring cup depending on how much honey I need, but it makes it easy to where the honey just glides right out. It's perfect. So add 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I get this one from Costco. Now mix until light and fluffy. Also, over Christmas break, I made some really easy eclairs for my family and myself. I did Hawaiian rolls with it and some vanilla pudding and some chocolate, and it was really easy. I also made one gluten-free, and I used just gluten-free bread with it. I only did one. I should have made more because let me tell you, it was really tasty and it was gluten-free. I wanted to make a video on it, but my husband didn't know I was going to be using the Hawaiian rolls for that dish, so he kind of already got into the Hawaiian rolls. And so anyways, I didn't make a video on it, but let me tell you, they were really tasty. Add 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder. The recipe actually calls for half teaspoon of cinnamon, but we actually added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. My children love cinnamon, so use your best judgment on how much you want to add. Add half a teaspoon of nutmeg, or substitute it with just half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now mix well until all blended together. Also over Christmas break, we made some frozen whipped cream treats for hot cocoa. My kids loved it. There is a video on it. You can check it out on how I did that. It's been very popular. Everyone's been making them, and they are really neat and fun for the kids. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and we're going to go ahead and take our cookie sheet and we're going to line it with aluminum foil and spray it with some Pam spray. Now take some oatmeal and put it into a bowl, because we're going to take the cookies and we're going to roll them up into about a tablespoon size ball, and then we're just going to roll the cookie dough into the oatmeal, just coating it. You don't need a lot of oatmeal, so a good 1/4 of a cup is perfectly fine. Now take the cookie dough and you're going to shape it into a ball and use about a good tablespoon size, and then you're just going to roll it into the oats and then place it on the cookie sheet, and just keep repeating this process until you have used up all the cookie dough. Christmas morning, we had homemade waffles. I made waffles on Christmas Eve in the morning and got everything prepped and ready for Christmas morning, so that way I could spend more time with the family. For the gluten-free waffles, I got a pancake mix from Aldi's that was gluten-free. I really like using this one. It's nice when you're trying to just rush get things done in the kitchen. Normally, I like to make mine from scratch, but this year I just switched it up because we had so many activities and events going on for the month of December, but it was so tasty. I even took frozen berries and made a little topping with it. It was perfect. It was so tasty. I will definitely have to make a video on that because my family absolutely loves when I make homemade waffles, and it's just a treat. Now that the cookies are nicely rolled into the oatmeal, we're going to put them in the preheated oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake them for 15 to 18 minutes until the tops are slightly cracked. The cookies are now done. It smells amazing in the house. We let the cookies cool for a good 5 minutes before we started the next step. My kids really loved these cookies, but we actually added chocolate to them and some sprinkles to just make them a little bit more festive for the holidays. So literally we took half a cup of chocolate chips and we melted them in the microwave, and we did intervals of like 15 to 30 seconds each time, and then just stirred until they were a nice, soft, smooth consistency. And then once we had it to the consistency we wanted, we then took the cookies and just dipped the top part of them into the chocolate and then sprinkled some fun festive sprinkles on top. My kids loved them so much. I definitely will be making these again, but without the chocolate, so that way then they can take them to school and have it as a snack or with their lunch. But they are so beautiful and a lot of fun. It was really fun getting in the kitchen with my daughter, and my kids absolutely loved them. They didn't last long for them. I will have to adventure and try making it gluten-free and seeing how that works out, because it did smell really nice when they were baking in the house. We started to run out of chocolate towards the end, so I probably shouldn't have dipped the first few ones so heavy as I did, and then just used the spatula here and just really spread it out like I was towards the end. But we did stretch it out, so you can add a little bit more chocolate chips if you like it to be a little more heavier on the chocolate. But look how tasty these look. Oh, it was so much fun. I really liked getting in the kitchen with my daughter. The boys were playing Legos, and the big Legos, so I just let them be while we had fun in the kitchen, my daughter and I. So it was a big treat. And of course, I have to pull out my cute Christmas penguin plate because if you know me, I love penguins and they're just so adorable. But these were so cute and tasty for the kids and my husband. They really loved them. But I will definitely be making these again for them because it was a treat. But I hope you guys enjoyed what I made and watched everything that I did make through the month of December. I'm sorry I didn't have a lot of videos on them. We have just been so busy as a family with the holiday and all the events that went in and all the school events too for the month of December. It was just a fun month of December celebrating the holiday. I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday and just really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye guys.